will you please help me welcome Gordon?
Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do the entire project. I had someone who was dying to get some of my time, literally. I had to go to a funeral, but so, yeah. It's a good excuse, right? I just fixed the feature mere moments ago of reloading by moving that JSON file, and it no longer reloads.
Can you bump up your...
Oh, yes, sorry. Like that?
I'm happy to hold that for you.
No worries. Yeah, so I actually started at a slightly different spot from everyone else. Well, actually, I guess I did start by loading up all the terms and definitions in the first place. And instead of doing a high order or using something like Redux or something, which I normally would, I just went with the base, what do you call it, lifecycle methods that are in React itself. So as soon as this dictionary component mounts, it will automatically fetch my users and my terms. So while it's doing that, let me go down to my render method here. If any of these things, users, terms, or definitions, are not there, I'm just going to show initializing. So just showing that is not gonna really show up like for a couple of milliseconds because the server is running here. But I can just like that, and boom, they load up. So another thing I do here is once the terms are loaded within component will update here. So I'm checking to make sure if there are no definitions yet and I've loaded terms, then I'm going to fetch my definitions. And once my definitions have come in, then I'm simply going to attach them to their various terms. So for each term here, I'm actually mapping the definitions onto them. JSON server may have had that already. I think I kind of noticed that afterwards. I didn't know about it, so this is the way I do it. This way, I'm only doing 2 queries, and I load up everything. Let's see. So yeah, let's switch over to my term page. So loading up here is essentially the same methodology. Where is it? Is this it? Negative. Term container, that's what I'm looking for. So instead of kind of dropping that term name down through props, I'm actually grabbing it through the params prop, which is automatically given by the router, by React Router. Since this container is actually in the router. Where is router? Where did you go? Am I blind? Oh, it's in app, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. So yeah. So since my container is here, it automatically gets the params from React Router. So at that point, when this mounts, it's going to fetch the term, and once the term is loaded, then I load the definitions for said term and map it on there and render it. I had started on adding a term, and I can submit it. and it submits, and it doesn't refresh. Feature, but it doesn't show up yet. And that's where I was inside of here. So here I'm just posting the term, and once it came back, and unfortunately it didn't seem like JSON server actually returned data back. I don't know if there was another option you give to tell it to give data back.
Should have returned it.
Okay, that's weird. I don't know.
Is it just 204? You just got 204 response with no data?
Yeah, yeah, it was weird, which is it's silly for a post. But anyway, that's like I said, that's where I got. For a delete, yeah.
204, you don't always have perfect data. If it was a 200.
Yeah, I want a data back because it's going to get a new ID in it and stuff like that. So it should return data back. But anyway, like I said, that's as far as I got. Any questions? Yeah.
Why do you wrap your API calls in set timeouts?
Why do I do that? Because I've just kind of gotten into the habit of it. And it is also a good way of kind of breaking out of the normal life cycle. Sometimes when you do stuff like that and end up calling a set state from within it, it would be inside the current React lifecycle, and you would get all of the horrible invariant violations that React would spit out when you do that.
My question was, I don't know if I missed it, but where exactly are you storing all the data?
Just in state on the components themselves. Do not do this, I guess. Well, I normally wouldn't. Like I said, I normally use Redux for my state management. But yeah, I'm just, like I said, when it gets data in, we just set state and hold the data right there.
So
Yes.
What made you want to take this approach over using Redux again?
I didn't have time. and it was stated, this is a sample application. So being that, there wasn't really any need to go further with state management. Anyone else?